enjoy learning about our Southwest Florida wildlife? Well, then you need to head out to the Peace River Wildlife Center. That's also where you're going to find Executive Director Robin Jenkins and then some friendly critters along with her. So great to have you back, Robin.
Thanks for having me, Stephanie.
So I just have to say his name one more time. It actually sounds kind of like a professor, a fancy professor. It's Squigford, Leonard P. Squigford. Did I get that right?
That's right.
And he is a squirrel, right?
He is a squirrel.
But he is also a special needs squirrel.
He is. He's about 10 weeks old now. And
Just
he
10
was,
weeks, huh?
yeah.
Oh, listen to that.
He was born with a congenital condition in his brain, didn't form properly.
Okay.
So it affects his cerebellum, which is controls his coordination and movement.
So his balance is a little off.
So his balance is bad. It causes intention tremors. When he's at rest, he's fine, but when he's concentrating on something, trying to eat or trying to go somewhere, he veers off to one side or the other and has some trouble.
So does he do better being hand-fed, it looks like? I mean, if he... Actually, kind of holding him in place there.
You're right. He does better if he's got some pressure on either side of him. So when he's in his cage, he'll lie down on his side to eat, or he'll crawl. He has a little stuffed panda bear, and he'll crawl under that. So it gives him some pressure to help with the intention tremors that he gets.
Now, was he born with you guys, or where did
he came? He was found on the ground after he'd come out of his nest, which is fairly common with little squirrels.
You get a lot of critters that way, right?
We do, and the issue that he had wasn't noticeable right away because as he was nursing, he seemed perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But when he got a little bit older and started walking, we realized that he had a problem.
Can you put him down and see? Because you can.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of what. So you knew instantly something was wrong.
Right.
With him
He can't walk well. He is on medication, which helps him a lot.
Now, will he live a long, healthy life?
He probably will. We see kittens that have this syndrome, and when mom was pregnant with them and got distemper, feline distemper, they'll have this cerebellar hypoplasia. It's one of the last portions of the brain to form, and for whatever reason, that disease causes it not to form properly. I don't think squirrels get distemper, but something happened in utero that affected this little guy.
Now, the distemper, I mean, that's supposed to be a positive thing, though. Is that just sometimes it just depends?
No, distemper is a viral disease.
Oh, it is. Okay.
It's one of the things that we give shots so they don't get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But kittens that have this, as long as their owners can take care of them properly, just takes a little extra patience. And we've tried different things with him, and now we know the best way for him.
Walnut
It's
there
a little
that he's
walnut.
chomping on?
Oh no, he's clean himself.
He's making the cutest little sounds. I don't know if anybody can hear it, but he just kind of like these little chirps. But Squigford here, Mr. Fancy Squigford, is just one of the many animals that you can see when you come out to the Peace River Wildlife Center. For anyone who hasn't been out there, Robin, kind of give them a background on what they can expect.
Okay, well, we are a wildlife rehabilitation facility. We take care of injured and orphaned wildlife with the goal of getting them back out into the wild.
Is that a different
one?
No,
that's another little baby squirrel being fed. We get them back out into the wild if at all possible, and the ones that can't be released into the wild get a permanent home at our facility and are on educational display.
And you guys are always looking for volunteers, so again, if you're coming out just to see the animals, you might be able to get a little more involved with hands-on. You actually started out as a volunteer, right?
I did. I started out volunteering, cleaning cages 1 day a week. And look at me now.
And you're the executive director. Explain the need, though, because I know you really depend on the community and the community's help to take care of these little critters.
We have 9 paid employees. 3 of them are full-time. Most of them are part-time, only 1 day a week, couple hours a week. Everything else is done there by volunteers. And we get no federal or state funding, so it's all made possible by donations from the community.
If somebody wants to help, wants to donate, wants to come out, where can they find you, or what's the best way to?
Well, you can give us a call at 941-637-3830. And you can also go on our website, peaceriverwildlifecenter.com, and we've got wish lists on there of items that we need. We can fill out a volunteer application, and come down and visit us anytime. We're at the far west end of Marion Avenue.
Come down and see Robin. Come and see Squigford, Leonard P. Squigford. You did fabulous. Oh, little guy. Robin, thank you so much. It was great having you back. Go ahead and send it over to Kylie. All right, one last look at your Fox forecast.